There's just no way. And it's so sad that we have bills that are crafted by ALEC that is known to be discriminatory on its face to Black and brown people being workers, and this is an ALEC type bill, because I do my research and I read, and that we are presenting this in the Florida House. And I don't know, I'm just unclear as to why that this actually has to be the bill that has been passed when all of these people came in and said that they don't support it, and the ones that do support it is the chamber, is ALEC, is National Right to Work, organizations that work against working people, organizations that work against Black and brown folks. This bill, to me, is a part of this insidious cadre of bills that are targeted at working people, targeting Black and brown folks here in the state of Florida, and I will be voting down on it. And please know this, Representative Black, you indicated that you've never been a member of a union, or you don't know if you've been a member. All of these people, their reach is very wide. They will remember this come election day.
Yes, sir.
Now we're down to about 30 seconds. So Representative Gant, and I'm going to cut you off. We do have another bill up. So Representative Gant, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I want to first start off by saying thank you all for traveling here. A lot of people say that we're just doing our job. Our job is to serve you. So please remember that next year during the election. I am a proud former union member of the United Teachers of Day. I'm a proud former union member, and I oppose this bill because unions are for everyone. Unions are for our quality of life, and to assert that this bill is good for the unions and not include the police, it's just absurd, or public safety workers. And to say that teachers shouldn't be carved out when this bill initially targeted teachers. Mass shootings in schools are part of our life, unfortunately, now. So teachers are frontline workers every single day.
Representative Gant, thank you. That's 30 seconds. Representative Casella, you're recognized in debate.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Rep. I think I can talk from experience. I've been a card-carrying union member for over 30 years, and deductions were never an issue. And I would go as far as to say some of my colleagues might have also been union members at some point in their careers. Dr. Templeton said it, not one entity, organization, or individual has come forward looking for this type of change. This bill has nothing to do with making unions stronger or better. This intent is to target and break a certain union.
Representative Casella, that's 34 seconds. Thank you.
Can I just finish up to this?
No, we cannot extend. It was very clear at the beginning that everyone would have about a minute to a minute and a half. The first one took 5 minutes. Again, it's just arithmetic. Representative Bartleman, you're recognized in debate for 30 seconds.
Thank you. This bill does not level the playing field. If you really wanted to do that, you would fix 447 and 505 and let these people strike. That's leveling the playing field, number one. To work state, so you're not doing anything. And to everyone on this committee, look at this room. These are the working families of Florida. These are Black, brown, white, Republican, white, and independent. They're the ones who put you in office, and you're gonna hurt them? There is no problem to be fixed. This is vindictive and a mean bill, and we should vote it down because you are hurting the very people that we are paid to represent. Thank you.
I just first want to say thank you to everyone who came out here. Solidarity forever. I am thinking about how we don't cross picket lines. And right now, not only are people attempting to cross it, they're trying to move it and make it impossible to organize in this state. I want to make clear that data tells us that in right-to-work states, employment levels are higher, but average wages among workers tend to be lower. Meanwhile, dividends and shareholders and executive compensation increases. If we care about the needs of everyday people, then you would vote down on this bill.
Representative Robinson, you're recognized in debate.
Thank you, Chair. And of course, I want to thank all of you all, being that I'm a 28-year educator, and so I know what it means to have a union. What I would say, this bill is hypocritical, disrespectful, and unnecessary. I would actually say, if you really think about it, it's un-American. What this bill is not what this bill is not. It's not balancing, it's not better, and it doesn't offer any freedom. It is a constitutional right to collectively bargain. Our workers can and already can have a union. Why we're putting limitations on them doesn't make any sense. What I ask for you all to do as you're here is to take action. Take action. If they pass this bill, whether you're Republican, Democrat, Independent, whatever, you are a worker and you are a Floridian. Florida is mine. It's yours. It's ours. And when you own something, if you really think Florida is yours and you own it, you're gonna get engaged in it. And when I say get engaged
Thank
in the
you, Representative
process,
Robinson.
that means that you need to get out and vote.
Representative Roth in 30 seconds. You recognize Representative Roth.
Thank you, Chair. I'll be very brief. I'm a farmer. I hear what you guys are saying. Thank you, Representative Black, for talking to me for over 35 minutes on the floor last night. Two things I think could make this bill better. One of them, which I misunderstood, is we should allow teachers to elect whether they do payroll deductions or whether they pay directly. I believe that will help conservatives because they don't need to be known. The second thing is allow certain labor unions below a certain number of members to be exempt from the cost of a $10,000 audit. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you.
Thank you for the bill.
Thank
Bye.
you, Representative Roth. Representative Black, you have 2 minutes to close on your bill. You're recognized.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, members. And thank you, members of the public who came to make your wishes and your concerns known. It seems clear from having listened that many have misconceptions about this bill, because many of the concerns that were expressed here today were first expressed approximately 5 years ago. 5 years ago, when a similar bill came before probably this very body and was passed, wherein we increased the threshold of membership among teachers' unions to 50%. And there was great wailing and gnashing of teeth. And there was foretold that many unions would go out of business, that they would cease to exist. It was an anti-union bill, we were told. And how many actually ceased to exist? Well, none. And how many unions got extra members as a consequence of that bill? Well, pretty much all of them. And so how many of those unions were then made stronger? Well, all of them. How many of them had their union leaders reaching out to them, increasing their transparency and accountability to them? All of them. All of them. And this is a continuation of that. This will be better for our public sector workers, ultimately better for the unions. These are the continuations of simple, basic reforms rooted in transparency and integrity and honor, paying attention to the quality of life of our workers and respecting the collective bargaining rights of those workers should they choose to exercise them. There is nothing to fear in this bill. There wasn't 5 years ago, and we can prove it. There isn't today. By voting yes.
Representative Black, let's please bring it in for
Yes, let's get to work.
Ms. Lexi, please call the roll.
Representatives Bartleman? No. Black?
Yes.
Buchanan?
Yes.
Cruzado Cabrera?
Yeah.
Caruso?
Yes.
Casello?
No.
Escamani?
No, absolutely not. I would rather die.
Hernandez Martin?
Yes.
Gant?
Absolutely no.
Griffiths?
Yes.
Holcomb?
Yes.
Mooney? Persons Malika?
Yes.
Horace?
Yes.
Maynard Goldsby?
Absolutely not.
Rizzo?
Yes.
Roach?
Yes.
Robinson?
No.
Roth?
Yes.
Temple?
Yes.
Chair McClure?
Yes. Congratulations, Representative Black. Please show PCS for House Bill 1445. Bill 4 in favor.